Today's video is an exercise in positivity. So I have these folded up sticky notes, and each one of them has something written on it that's going really well in my life. Independence. I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want, and my mom doesn't have to know, my grandma doesn't have to know, nobody has to know. I mean, I could just wake up in the middle of the night and walk to the other side of Ann Arbor, and who would care? I can go get whatever food I want for lunch. I can talk to whoever I want. I can go to whatever parties I want. Not that I'm going to many. That amount of choice in your life is not something that I'm used to. And it's exciting. Classes! Yeah, my classes have either good people in them, or good professors, or they're interesting. Anthropology has a really interesting professor. He's like the younger guy, very nerdy, very dorky. He makes a lot of fun jokes, shows a lot of videos in class. It actually ends up, since our lectures are only 50 minutes long, 3 times a week, we don't really get much done because he always has like a 20-minute video for us to watch. But, it's worth it. Like, I get pretty entertained by sitting in my anthropology class, so, why not go and listen? And he seems like a really nice guy. He always says, like, oh, come up and talk to me after class, guys. I want to get to know you all. And I really wish I could go up, but I have nothing to say either about life or anthropology. So I don't know what I would say to this really cool professor that I went up to meet. Maybe that'll be a goal for later in the semester. And my sociology professor, he is pretty interesting too. He's somewhere from South America. Yeah, somewhere in South America, that's where he's from. But you can understand him. It's not like he has a really thick accent. And his lectures have been interesting. They make more sense of the articles that we have to read about the founders of sociology. So, I was able to sit through a lecture on Marxist theory and actually be interested by it. So that's positive. And then my writing seminar is good too. Only 13 people, and they all seem really nice. Or, I can get along with all of them. And we haven't gotten much writing done in our writing seminar, but we just got our first writing assignment. That's actually another sticky note, so I'm going to wait to talk about it. My roomie! Jamie and I have been getting along pretty well. We swap stories about the guys we're seeing here. It's interesting because our situations are kind of paralleling each other. It's kind of odd. I've actually seen that a lot here. There's a formula for romance at Michigan. Maybe I'll share it with you guys sometime. But, so we'll talk about that. I'll give her Girl Scout cookies whenever I have a box open. She's been having some friend drama lately, so she's been keeping me posted on that. What was really sweet was, it was Wednesday night going into Thursday, which Thursday was my birthday. And I got back from the shower, and it was 12:01. And she just, she looks at the clock, and she just turns to me, she's like, happy birthday! And it was so sweet, because I didn't even realize that it was my birthday yet. And, I was thinking, oh, you go to bed and you wake up, it's your birthday. And I really, it was just this really sweet moment. And then I went back to blow dry my hair in the bathroom. When I came back, the lights were out and she was asleep, but there was a card on my desk. And she had just said, have a nice day, and this really cute card. And that was adorable. And she's not here this weekend, and I actually found myself missing her company. So, roommate relations are A-okay. My roommate just came home, so I have to switch locations, because it's weird to film in front of people. Anyway, next thing I'll be talking about is my first writing assignment. The setting is incredibly less interesting now. I'm in a practice room. I'm so glad we have these in the basement of my dorm. I've been down here every night this week. Anyway, my first writing assignment, my writing seminar, is about love and lovers in the 19th century, and right now we're studying Romanticism with focus on 2 ballets. One's called La Sylphide, and one's called Giselle. And maybe I'll summarize them some other time. But they both have a lot of the similar elements. They both have this element of a mortal falling in love with a supernatural being, and the question of, can these 2 people be together? And the answer is no. But anyway, I was expecting, compare the elements of Romanticism in Giselle and La Sylphide from the 19th century in 4 to 5 pages. And no, I got a much more awesome assignment. I get to write a ballet based on the trends that I saw in Giselle and La Sophie, I have to make up a story set in America in the 19th century that uses that supernatural element where like a mortal falls in love with an immortal, and the question of like, can these two people make it work, and it should end with somebody dying, probably. But I'm really excited for that because you're supposed to base it off like an actual American legend. If you guys have any ideas for that, let me know. I have like 2 weeks to write it, so please, like, give me ideas. I'm trying to think of something, and it's really exciting. I don't usually get to do creative writing pieces for school, so that's cool. My birthday! It was a good birthday. Mostly because it was my birthday. You know, you just get that spirit, like, oh, it's my birthday, it's gonna be a good day, and I had that all day. I made a playlist the night before of my 71 favorite songs, and so I listened to that all day. And I took myself out to breakfast at Panera, and I wore my favorite outfit, and I just had a good day. And then after practice, I was waiting for the one moment that would really make my birthday. In the band, when it's your birthday, your whole section raises their instruments during announcements, and then the director calls on you, and your whole section announces, like, today is Amanda Juntinen's 18th birthday. And then, depending on your age, the band has a specific response that they're supposed to give. So for 18, you say, legal to vote. And then for 19, you sing, oh, Canada, to vote, because you can vote when you're 19 in Canada. And then for 20, you say, nothing happens. For 21, you just go, whoa, because you know they're going to get drunk that night. And then the director says, be careful. And for anything after 21 years, so like a 22-year-old, because we have a couple of those in the band, you just scream, old, old. And yeah, it's just a really fun tradition. So that was what made my birthday, when I heard legal to vote. And then after that, the freshman piccolos went with me to the dining hall, fancy birthday dinner at the dining hall. And we all ate together, just sat and talked, and they got me presents, which I really wasn't expecting, and that was so sweet. They all pitched in and bought me a Michigan sweatshirt, and I got some coloring pages and some crayons and a giant chocolate bar, and it was a good day. And then after that, we went to Ben & Jerry's, and a couple people were in and out. One person who is not in band, that is my friend, I invited. So she came, and that was nice too. She met everybody. And oh, it was just a nice time. My room! I have a video recorded for this. Boom! My lights aren't being hung up with duct tape anymore. I got little plastic hooks. And I have these blue boards near the door. This message in particular has saved my life several times, and on the bottom half I write a message to myself every day. Got a poster, and I know this might not look organized to you, but it's very organized to me. Like, I know where everything is, and I just feel so good about my room now, and there's all my schoolwork underneath the desk. I have that little organizer, which is awesome. And then every night I fall asleep looking at a very starry night. I love that. Clubs. One group I'm actually definitely doing is a forum through the residential college. Probably this one called the Book Co-op, and they run a library here in my dorm, and they also do reading related activities. They host spelling bees, and they go on field trips that are related to literacy, and that's exciting. I'm also looking at joining a group called Circle K. It's a gigantic community service organization here, and they basically do every sort of service that you can possibly think of. Leadership service, service with the homeless, service with children, tutoring, stuff like that. So basically there's anything I could possibly want to do that's related to community service. So I think I'm going to join that group. Also, there's a group called Do Random Acts of Kindness here, and that's exactly what they do. My friend Anna's in it, and her job one day was to stand on the diag with a sign that said free high fives, and I ran up to her and gave her a high five. It was awesome. So I think that that would be a really cool club, especially since I like doing nice things for people. It really makes my mood. And then I'm looking for someone to practice my Spanish, and I'm also thinking about either pledging Tau Beta Sigma or Kappa Kappa Psi. They're both band service fraternities here at U of M, and with a focus on like marching band stuff. And I think I'm going to join one of those, especially since next semester that would be good to tie me to the band still when marching band's not running. So yeah, clubs. Something to look forward to. That's how I like to operate in life, with an event or a day that I can just look forward to and work toward. That was my birthday this week, and for the upcoming weeks, the thing I'm looking forward to is homecoming at Kettering, because I get to see all of you guys and come home. But if you guys want to give me something more close to look forward to, next Sunday's open, and Caroline already might be coming up based on a Facebook promise. So if you guys want to come up next Sunday, come up. Free parking, and Amanda is free, and we'll have a good time. Band! Oops. I talk about band so much on this video blog, so I don't really think I need to go into it much. It's my haven. It's what I look forward to every day. When I go to band, if I'm having a bad day, it's erased. I love being part of it. I've been a shadow for 2 weeks now, so I've actually been learning drill, and that's fun. I like the music we play. I like the people. It's a really great institution. It's definitely my favorite thing about being here at the University of Michigan. It's what's making my college experience so far. That's really all I have to say about it. Oh, but I do have this video of me in my uniform, and I was just really excited, so I'm gonna put that in here. Self-image. Again. So this thing has started, and I've noticed it recently, where I look in the mirror and actually think I'm good looking. I mean, in other regards, my vision of myself isn't the best right now. Like, I think I need to work on my work ethic. I need to work on my time management. I need to work on my thought process. But at least when I look in the mirror, I am nice to myself now. I think I'm pretty, which is different. That's never something I've really experienced before, and I think it's interesting because I never really tried to work on that. It just kind of happened. I think I was just so distracted by everything that was going on that all of a sudden I noticed something that I had started doing, which was thinking about my looks more positively. So I like what I wear, I like how my face looks, I like how my hair looks, I try to dress up nicely, and it just feels good to have that, that bright perspective on myself. One of my cards got lost, and it was an important one. It said friends, and I have friends here, and they're great people, and they're pretty much just as important in my life right now as band. So it's funny that that one got lost, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I have the freshman piccolos, Pearl, Audra, Jessica, Diana, Marley, Emily, Thomas, and they're all really great. We kind of travel in a pack. We all eat lunch together dinner. We eat dinner together after practice. We hang out. We always go to band events together. So that's great. I love them all. And I love the piccolo section. The whole section's great. I have friends in other sections in the band, trumpets, clarinets, tubas. I know a horn player too. So I've got buddies in other sections. And I even have friends outside of band. What? Yeah, 3 whole friends. At least 3. It depends on what you mean by friend. That's quoting Glinda. Anyway, I have a girl from China, and her name that I call her is Anastasia, because that's her American name. Her real name is something like Pieshin, but I cannot pronounce that, and I don't want to say it wrong, so I call her Anastasia. She's really nice. And I have a friend named Ivy, who is a nerd fighter in my anthropology class, and I have a friend named Holly, who's in both my anthropology class and my writing seminar, and they're all really cool people. And my writing seminar is full of nice people too that I talk to on and off, but that doesn't really expand outside the classroom, but I have them too. And there are great people here. And this has been my exercise in positivity. I'll see you guys next week. Love you.